We've got the red, we've got the white, and we've got the blue. So obviously those are the best colors on the planet. These colors don't run, baby. If that does not scream Independence Day, oh my God. Is she? Oh, come on, you little rascal. First fish on the 4th of July combo. He's pulling drag. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. And as you might be able to tell by my very patriotic Guggen Squad t-shirt, today is 4th of July, Independence Day. How does that make you feel, Andrew?
Dude, oh, my heart's pounding. Just
the heart's pounding. You're just freedom is just like vomiting freedom. So as you guys may or may not know, on this channel we like to do a little bit of a holiday fishing challenge. So when a holiday rolls around, we like to come to Old Wally World, Walmart, do a little bit of a themed fishing challenge for you guys. So watch that car. Let's get inside first before we get ran over, and I will explain the rules of today's 4th of July fishing challenge. Hopefully by the end of this thing, we would have completed it and it was an awesome video for you guys. Don't mind me, I'm just holding my little non-red, white, and blue, but purple sunscreen, because we get burnt pretty easy. We're pasty boys. With these challenges, what we do is we pick a color or colors that represent the holiday. For example, Easter, me and you did that as well, Andrew. We chose pastel colors only. With St. Patrick's Day, that was by myself, we did green only. So we're talking about using that color or colors, and you have to buy a rod, a reel, line, lures, hooks, weights, whatever you're gonna need to complete that video, but you have to stay within the colors that you set forth for that particular holiday. So on 4th of July, for example, which is today, we've got the red, we've got the white, and we've got the blue. So obviously those are the best colors on the planet. These colors don't run, baby. They don't run. So we have to find rod, reel, all that stuff that I just said, but we are stuck in the parameters of red, white, or blue. So, or it's gotta have at least one of the colors. Preferably it's just, you know, all one color, or maybe if it has all of the colors or multiple colors, but it has to include one of those colors. So let's start with rod and reel, which is what we always start with. You gotta have a good base for a video like this. So bring it on up here, Andrew. Show them the kind of the selection here. I mean, you got literally everything from green, yellow, black, orange, blue. Looks like we've got plenty of options, but when we first walked up, something kind of caught my eye. This little guy right here, oh boy. Oh, they're connected. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Okay. They actually have blue ones and red ones. Hey, what's up? Just ran into one of our subscribers in Walmart. I love meeting you guys out and about. Big shout out to you, buddy. But we have a red and a blue. So I'm gonna ask you, Andrew, since you're in here, what do you think? I think they're identical. They're just little like Shakespeare, little, 5'6", medium light.
Freaking
rods.
Heavy sticks, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be, you know, but this is pretty much what I'm seeing here though. So what do you think? Look, check out the graphics on the bottom. Look at those graphics, dude.
Ooh, filthy,
so what do you think, man? Red or blue?
Dude, the red's popping, dude.
I think the red's popping too. That's really the one that caught my eye, but then I noticed that there was a blue one right next to it. So I figured we would at least give the blue one a shot. But I agree with you. I think red is the way to go with that. Sweet. So it looks like this thing already has some line on it and everything, and we'll play with this thing more once we get out on the water. Oh, I see. It's kind of like, that just like blew my mind right there, but it is in working order and it's already got line on it. Okay, so we've got our rod and our reel here. So we need to move on to the rest of the stuff. And obviously lures is gonna be a big thing today. So we typically pick out 3, but honestly, we just pick as many as we want to. As soon as we walked up, right, me and Andrew saw like the most patriotic worm of all time. And that's this thing right here. I mean, look at this. If that does not scream Independence Day, right, Andrew? I mean, look at this thing.
MERICA,
this thing was
baby.
made for this challenge. It's like I called culprit and I was like, hey, make this color for me to do a video on. That's not what happened. Hopefully we can get some Mondo worms in this color one day. That way, you know, we can keep some continuity here with the brands. But I'm loving this. For this challenge, you've got the blue, the red flake in there. I mean, that's literally like 4th of July challenge written all over it. So that's lure number 1. Didn't mean to do that. While I was picking my next lure, I actually looked over here at the line because I noticed that there's only 6-pound line on here. Check that out. It's spooled up with 6-pound line, which is cool because it's spooled up with line, but for one, the line doesn't really fall into our color category. I guess it's kind of white, but it's actually clear is what it is. So I looked over here, just show them this wall real quick. Like it is, it's decimated over here. There's nothing here, but there is one, literally one Cajun, the red line stuff, 14 pound. I mean, like this challenge, everything's coming together, Andrew. Everything's coming together, man. Like this was the only line here that would have technically fallen into that category of red, white, or blue. And we can upgrade our line size, which is probably gonna help us later on in this challenge. Dude, it is freaking pouring. I don't know if you guys can hear. Let me stop talking for a second. It sounds like an absolute like thunderstorm outside. Holy. I don't know how we're gonna film the fishing aspect of this today, but hopefully these thunderstorms roll on by. So we are on lure choice number 2. Got our like a soft plastic lure. I try to break these lures up, you know, soft plastic, hard bait, top water, whatever. I'm moving on to the hard bait section now. Now this one might be a little bit of a stretch, okay? But let me explain my case first. When you first look at this little lipless crankbait right here, oh, it's upside down. Yeah, cool. When you first look at it, you may think to yourself, okay, that's not really like super red, white, and blue patriotic. But let me draw your attention to a couple things here. Okay, the very top, that's blue, right, Andrew? That's blue. See that little blood, little fake blood trails right there? That's red. Now the bottom is not really white, it's kind of a silver, but the rules, as you guys should remember, say that you gotta have at least one of the colors, but preferably multiple colors. So that's red, or that's blue and red. So we're doing good on that one. For my final lure, I want to do something white because we've got the red and the blue thing kind of down, but we're neglecting the white a little bit. So why don't we just hit them with the little rig twirl tails, which is basically like a crappie lure, you know, little grubby thing with the 1/16 ounce jig head on there. Great thing about this is it can catch multi-species fish. So we love to target bass, but if we can't catch a bass, maybe at least we could catch something else with our patriotic lures. We're also gonna need hooks. We just so happen to have seen some red pre-weighted, literally like stick bait hooks, which we don't have stick bait worms, but this is gonna work just fine. I mean, it's just like a little head weight on the top of there, a little 1/16 ounce. That's gonna be just money for pond fishing. Am I wrong? We're good here. We have like a red combo. We got red and blue lures and white lures, red hooks. I mean, we're not missing anything, right?
America, baby.
I'm a freaking America. We are good to go. So this is the part of the video where we buy all this stuff. We head out to the fish pond if this rain ever stops coming down. We are going to go fishing with all the stuff, put it all together, see if we can catch fish, patriotic fish, because we don't want any non-patriotic fish today. So let's hope we catch a big old fat American Sally.
Amen.
See you guys at the pond. I want your eyes looking for snakes.
Clap or something, dude.
Clapping, does that really work?
It's better than what you were doing, just slowly easing up.
Sneaking up on the snake.
Not say a word. Running over it.
It's probably like a foot deep right here. So what you do is, get off me, spider. You grab the tree and you just walk, man. Gosh. Ah. See, I'm on like stones right there. You just hope there's not a snake right there. Ah. COVID-19 sucks equals pray. Let's go, baby. That'll teach that COVID-19. Yeah, I think the audio is gonna be really good. Real quality audio. Look at this. Dude, the creek is freaking running. We need to hit this creek afterwards. Step 1, we need some red dang line. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Look at that red on red, baby. That's gonna look so good. When that bass sees it, it's gonna be like, wow, that is some really bright fishing line. Maybe I should just try it and see what happens. I'm thinking the water's moving, the water's up. We've got a nice little moving bait right here. I don't see why. Dirty water, I mean, I don't see why this thing wouldn't get eaten. Plus, the fish is already bleeding. So, I mean, he looks like an easy target here. I'm so glad we upgraded to 14-pound line, because that 6-pound line would have been a little shaky. Let's roll a couple casts here. God, this current is like moving. It's funny because the pond water is actually super calm, but this current is like knocking us off our feet. It's pretty wild. Ooh, big swirl. Oh yeah, we can cast this thing pretty good. This crankbait is just, it has to get annihilated. It simply has to. So about the combo, oh wow, that was a really good cast. Whoa, what the heck just happened? No, oh gosh. That was really weird. I thought I had a fish for a second because I got it like right next to a brush pile. Anyways, so about this combo, it's casting okay. I have a feeling it would be casting a lot better if I had left that 6-pound line on there that it was designed for. But it's 14-pound line, it's a little heavy, you know, it's a little, it's kind of tough to manage. So it's gonna come in handy if we ever catch a fish. This rod is super light. It's like a freaking noodle. Look at the rod. Look at it. Like that's just with like a 3/8 ounce slipless crankbait, and it's like bending over. So yeah, not bad though. Not the worst I've ever fished with, I can tell you that. America. What about a little crappie jig? That's right, I said crappie. I don't know how you actually say it. I've heard it all different kinds of ways. Okay, let's go to the crappie hole.
Yeah, oh,
sorry. Oh,
that was not. Is it on me?
Is it on me? True. Oh my, wow. That's what you want to see right there. Nice little wind knot. Gosh darn it, Andrew. Frick, can you hold that for a second?
Yeah.
Oh no, what are you doing? Can't fish. Can't fish while I'm fishing. Glad we brought that extra combo right there. It might come into play. How does this happen? Spinning gear enthusiasts, somebody tell me how this happens and why. Dude, what am I gonna do with this? Dude, the action of these grubs suck. You know, I have no idea why it took me so long to put this dang worm on there. I mean, after all, it was the most patriotic lure in the dang store. I mean, right off the jump, it was the most patriotic lure. So went ahead and put the red hooks on there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of these bad boys. This hook is kind of weird. It's got a little weight at the top of it. I don't really know what's going on here, but oh yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be just fine. I hope. I don't know. We can always move spots if we have to, but I'm hoping we can catch some fish here. Andrew's out here working that ultralight combo like it's his job. He's just cranking on it, but we shouldn't have waited this long. We should have went with this lure from the very get-go. It was the most patriotic lure. What took us so long, Andrew? Look, plus we can actually cast the thing, which is just great. And I can't wait to set the hook on something with this 5'6" medium light noodle. Is that a fish? I'm like on something. Oh my gosh.
You bit?
I don't know. It really felt odd. Where's my worm? Oh, it's on Andrew's face mouth. All of a sudden, I was working it and it just got really heavy all of a sudden. I never felt it really pull back, but man, that was odd. Let's get him back out there. What did I tell you? Second or third cast with the worm, and we're getting action. Oh my God. Dude, that was so predictable. Like, you were talking to me. You know as well as I know, when you miss that first step, you know what I mean? When you miss that first step and that leg falls, there's just really no way to maintain that. Let me check my rod real quick.
Yeah.
I made a bomb cast out there. I need to, what if I have a fish right here, that would be the best catch in the world.
Do you have anything expensive in your pockets?
No, pliers, truck keys,
Wallet, social security cards.
$100 bills. Pretty much good. I think we've blown this spot. I think that was a good way to transition to a better fish catching spot. All right, new pond, same old LOJO. Looks like the weather is kind of getting nice too. Rain's out of here. Birds are chirping. Oh, excuse me, those are crickets and frogs, but they're doing their best impersonation of singing. Fishy? Oh, come on, you little rascal. First fish on the 4th of July combo. He's pulling drag too. Why is my drag so loose? We have 14-pound line. Look at that little guy. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, ants.
What happened? Oh, ants, Andrew.
Sorry.
Look at that red, white, and blue worm in his snout. Why are you doing that, bro? Are you trying to hook your Uncle LOJO? Look, man, you need to just chill out, bro. Look, got a red hook in his snout. Whew. Well, that feels good. That's a little hardy fish right there. He's got some head and some shoulders on him. Smells like a fish. Their eyes, you just wonder, like, are they just like looking at us? Like, what are you guys looking at? Let me go, bro. I mean, I made that cast. It was like I flipped it underneath the dock. It was the most obvious fish situation of all time. That felt good. That has kind of saved my day. If you guys remember, last time you saw me, I was laying face first in a pile of poo water. Oh my God. So changed clothes because I went swimming basically. So I'm definitely feeling better now. Don't put that in, Andrew. I definitely feel better now having caught a fish and feeling a little bit better about my independence now. You know, I was getting a little bit down in the dumps. It's okay, we're back in here. Let's catch some more fish. Another one? On the wormy squirmy, I forgot to tighten my drag, Andrew. Why have you not tell me to tighten it? We've got 14-pound line. We've got them just flying out of the water at us. Look at this guy. Look how feisty they are, man. Get this guy quick and early so he'll just stop it. Look at that. About the same size, a little bit smaller. Darker, good looking fish. Red, white, and, not red, white, and blue. Red and blue worm. We should put some white in this worm and we'll actually have an Independence Day worm. Thank you, buddy. Maybe we should throw something else. Maybe we should go for like the actual slam here. You know what I mean? Since we have 3 baits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and like...
Instead of just trick worming all day?
Yeah, just trick worming the heck out of it. I mean, it's so calm out here. It makes sense. Maybe put the little crankbait back on there as my GoPro does. That's pretty good timing. Let's make a change. Gotta be honest with you, this crankbait does not have the world's best action. It's got a really tight wobble. Do you see it? Like it barely wobbles. It barely wobbles back and forth. It's a little funky. Should work though. You remember this dock, Andrew?
Yeah, you remember falling through and dying?
Yeah, that's my dock hole right there. I created that hole with my body, and it was fun. Almost died. Ding! I hit it. Yes. That's what I was aiming for. Oh my God! What happened?
Are you recording?
Wow, that was, look at this. Holy, look at this garbage. All you spinning anglers out there, I just want you to explain to your Uncle Lojo. I mean, what even is this? Andrew, I noticed you're not saying a freaking word over there. I just broke off my main line. That's good. Oh, jeez. This is...
I think that might be part of putting 14-pound fluoro.
Yeah, you think the line's just a little
small reel.
Too heavy for this reel? Well, that's just lovely. Nobody ever tells me about this stuff. I don't know. Well, I may have just retired this freaking rod. Jeez, look at this gosh darn mess. I mean, I know I could just cut this off and like keep going here, but gosh. Ah. What? I was just kind of feeling how bendy it was. All right, well, we couldn't catch any on the little lipless crank, so why not try the little crappie? Ouch. Crappie jig, it's pretty sharp. Why the heck not, right? Look at this. Just sit the rod down and I got a piece of grass. You don't record me when I'm having a freak out. Look at this piece of grass. This thing is like built for speed. Look at this thing.
What? You're gonna break off.
Well, I mean, gee, look at this. It's ridiculous.
Literally just reel down to it.
You listen here, man. Don't you tell a man how to handle his emotions, okay? That's fun. Oh, tore my ACL. I mean, this is, look, I broke it. That piece of grass, that blade of grass was stronger than the line on this combo. Sometimes you just have to really ask yourself, why? Just why? All right, so Andrew here says, I'm fishing wrong. I suck at fishing. Yeah. And he is going to catch a fish on one cast with this new rod and reel combo that we've moved to because I've destroyed mine. Ready to see it. Yeah, dime in the middle of the freaking pond. What a cast. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the patriotic worm because I mean, there's just everything else we do, not only does it not work, it fails miserably. It just makes me feel like a bad human being. So we're gonna try to set the hook on this noodle right here. And this worm, it's like 6-pound line, I think. Maybe 8 if we're lucky. Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting. Stay tuned. $100 says the knot that Andrew just tied breaks.
Stay tuned.
$100. Oh my God, you almost hooked my face eyes.
Nice.
Jeez. Karma, what do you mean?
You almost hit me with the trouble, dude.
Oh, well, yeah, but that wasn't on purpose. Wow, so that video took a, I would say interesting turn, but it's more like a crap turn because we roll up to the new pond. We just are smoking them on the patriotic worms, these guys right here. And us being the smart people we are, we're just like, you know what? Let's stop throwing the lure that's working. No, no, no. I got a good idea. Let's throw the other lures that then proceeded to get 0 bites at all. Just stunned that the lipless crank did not get bit. Even more stunned that the crappie jig didn't get touched because we know for a fact there's big bluegills out here. So it's all good. It's 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. We're trying to stay positive here. And plus, you know, the point of these videos is never to go out and try to catch a 20-pound limit. The point is, let's go to a store. Let's pick out some color-themed stuff. Let's go catch some fish. And at the end of the day, that's exactly what we did. We fought some serious rainstorms. We had to kind of dodge them as we went. I had to avoid death as I fell into a babbling creek. I actually kind of cut my hand open too. I didn't even notice that until later because now it's kind of like fused back together. But that's kind of, that's a little, I think when I fell, I tried to like catch myself on a rock or something. Yeah. And I didn't even notice it until later. So luckily Andrew was quick to rescue me, AKA pull out the camera and start recording.
It's my job, dude.
So when the clip cut on, you guys, I was already in the water, but Andrew, I was like, hey, my combo is floating down the river. He's like, oh, hold on, I'll get it. And as he's pulling the phone out to record. So, you know, good times. But I guess he's just doing his job. You know?
Amen, bro.
Whatever. It's a great challenge. If you guys want to see more of the holiday challenges, we actually have some more holidays coming up, some big holidays, specifically, you know, Halloween. We've got Christmas coming up. So if you guys want to keep seeing these holiday fishing challenges, smash the thumbs up button. Get in the comment section, let me know the next upcoming holiday that you really want me to hit. I think those are really the main ones: Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, that you could potentially do this. But there might be another holiday in there that I'm not even thinking about. So hit me in the comment section with that. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. It's the red button right below the video. Click it, make it turn gray. Join the LOJO Outdoor fam, the best subscribers on YouTube. Wearing a different shirt right now, a little dangle, a little Guggen Dangle shirt, because I had to change out of my patriotic shirt, so I got soaked. I hope you guys had a great Independence Day, or hope you're going to have a great Independence Day if you're still rolling through it right now. And we're getting out of here, on to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump, we out.